I'm really big on TikTok. Like literally the the window is big. All right, good morning, everybody. Cheers from Austin. All right, Elliot, I'm also live on YouTube, FYI. FWIW. LMFO. All right, what was I going to choose here? Check out the stock market chameleon. Let's see what's on the pre-market here. MRLN, Merlin, up 50% on acquisition news, so that's no good. KNL, we don't play acquisition. The proposed sale of Knoll shares getting a fair deal. A spin-off looks like on KNL. I'm not sure if that's going to make it run or just plateau. Oh, plateau. Yeah, you can see that in the price action already. Clone, CLNE, not sure what that is. News, clean energy. Amazon announced renewable natural gas supply deal. Clean Energy signs agreement with Amazon for low and negative carbon. Okay, that's probably going to have it run today. So that is CLNE. Just been running all morning from the 12s. It closed at 11 Friday. It's all up to 14 now. That's almost a 35% gain. That should be looking pretty good. Boy, DraftKings really hitting a low there. Let me take a look at DraftKings just by chance. I just happen to have that up. Let me take a look at DraftKings daily chart. See if maybe this is an entrance. Actually, I'd rather get it even lower. Probably around 55. So it's at 58 with DraftKings a buy at 55. I don't know if anybody cares or wants to write that down. There you go. Hey, Royal. I love that logo. Is that your own logo? What is that? That's a pretty cool logo. That's probably like Roblox or something, and I'm just not aware. ANPC. 130%, shares rise 18%. CDA-based test volume, bio. Okay, it's biotech. ANPC. So when you're a momentum breakout trader, you don't want to be digging too far down the barrel for these. You basically want to go with the big momentum stock of the day, because you want to go where everybody is piling in, right? And so if that doesn't happen every day, well, what I'm trying to say is, and if you can't find one that is basically that, if it doesn't activate or whatever for you, if it doesn't break out when the stock starts trading, that's that. Don't over trade. There'll be some days where every week, 3 out of 5 days where you don't take a trade. Yeah. So unless you've got at least 200 grand and you've got a high frequency trading setup and you've got short locates you can do and you can play short, some of these stocks, then you can play them on the upside down. All right, and then we got Ambo up 30%. What news there? Let's see. Ambo Education expands partnership with Amazon in artificial intelligence training for teachers. All right, that sounds like a bit of a growth category. I like that. Ambo. That might be more like even a longer term investment. Ambo. Pretty much slamming $1.80 for the last quarter. Is now 280 in pre-market, which is kind of the middle of the trading range it's been in for the last quarter. So it's not necessarily a breakout play, but could have been something worthwhile prior to this pop. Anyway, if it's going to run this morning at all, it's probably not going to run much. Maybe to like 320, maybe like 40 cents, something like that. Ambo, not a lot of potential. NSPR. Let's pull that puppy up. I'm going to keep up what was that one? Oh, I'll just keep it up. ANPC. Okay. And then now NSPR. Not a huge change there. Closed at 0.4 Friday and hit about 0.6 today. That is about a 50% gain, but it's all the way back down to a 0.48 now. And you're going to be dealing with little slices of pennies. That's like very much penny stock. And then ANPC, that's on the list. All right, now I'm going to refresh so that we've gone through those and see if there's anybody any more picks, because it's 8:07 and news tends to hit around 8. GME up 11% to 172. I'll take a look at that in case something weird's going on with GME or something normal. Would be weird. Closed at 154 on Friday. It's now at hit 174 in pre-market this morning. So teaching newbies bad lessons, keep them in the market a little longer, make them think they can make a fortune holding ridiculous stocks, and then they lose all their money in week 3. It's the same. It's a story as old as time. Since Egyptian times. All right, let's see. So GME, that's new on the radar. Manu has a bit going on, just 10%, but let's take a look. Yeah, Camille, I heard that on Friday or Thursday about Clove. So I've got a bunch of shares of Clove, and they're up. They're up 12%. Yeah, it has a lot of short interest. Yeah, I heard that about Clove. Manu up a little bit. Why is it up? Is there any news? Let's see. Manchester United stock jumps pre-market on breakaway Super League announcement. Leading European football clubs announce participation in new Super League competition. Okay, that's cool. So more revenue. Super League. So Manu, pretty hot this morning, might run today. I want to check the float on was it CLNE? Yeah, CLNE with that new partnership on with Amazon. And what is the float? Float 127 million, I'm afraid. So that's going to take a lot of interest for it to move. It's going to have to be the top of the actively traded stocks today in order to move that one. All right, Coinbase in the 330s, closed at 340s Friday, back into 330s. I don't think we're really seeing much going on there yet. Oh. Let's take a look at Tesla. Tesla back down to 722 and bouncing off 722. That's exactly what I said. So that's entrance on Tesla, continued entrance on Tesla, bouncing off of the 720s. That's called a back test. Now, it might dip down in there for the day and then pop back out. Could even do that for 3 days and then pop back out. But it looks like it has bounced off of support at 720. No, I think buy Tesla. That's where we're at on Tesla. I think Tesla is going to go to 1,200 pretty soon here. Based on what I'm seeing, it was bearish for about a month or two, and everybody knows I was saying don't be in Tesla, don't be in Tesla. But once it broke out of that trend and came back and it's bounced off 720 twice, that's a back test bounce. And the whole 710, 720 region, that puts it in an uptrend, and an uptrend would have to break all-time highs, the all-time highs being 900. And the last stretch and run it did that with, let's see, it broke 500 and ran to 900. So that's almost a double, right? And so right now we're coming off of about 600 low. So almost double would be like 1120, something like that. So Tesla's going to hit about 1050 to 1120 on this next multi-month run. It's probably going to be about a 2-month run. That's my assertion at this point. But obviously, if it's wrong, then it's wrong. Crash news. Ooh, excellent. Oh, that'd be good. Then you can get in at a good low. So hopefully that, cars crash. So hopefully that, results in a nice spot where you can buy some over this week. And then once that's figured out that was just, not Tesla's fault, hopefully, then the cloud will be lifted and then it will continue to run. So that's how to play that one. So let it drop, let all that fear work its way into it, and then scoop up some. Did you say TNXP? Oh my God. No one was driving. So how can you blame a driver in that case, right? No one was driving in Tesla crash that killed 2 men in Spring, Texas. Oh no. Wow. Well, that's going to be interesting how that plays out. TNXP. Oh, if you have any Tesla calls, in the meantime, you might want to cut those. Not a whole heck of a lot going on in TNXP. TV, yeah, we are in TV. We were in TV for a while. How's it doing this morning? Yep, it's hanging out around the 13s. So V-Chain thoughts. V-Chain just, continues to appreciate, but it's not going to be like a fast appreciation. So if you want to get into V-Chain, get a little. Yeah, sure. My thoughts on crypto right now is that once, Bitcoin did finally hit the point in which I said to get in, which was 56,000, and even hit 54,000. And from there, up, everything's going to be going up. It's got to, hit a bull. It's got to do a bull. So it could take a couple days. But that's the buy point. This is the buy point across crypto. TV has earnings this week. Oh, that's awesome. Although I think those earnings probably won't factor in the new partnership deal. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think so. What was I just about to do? Check Bitcoin. Yeah, so Bitcoin's hitting the buy zone, 56,000 and below. is definitely a worthwhile buys. But even around here at 56,500, you could grab some, like a little nibble. You add another 1, 2, 3% to your position. But down at it actually, like yesterday or the day before, I forget which, but it hit in the even 52,000 range. God, it even touched 51,000 briefly. So those are all good buys. They're all within trend. Like Bitcoin doesn't break trend until 50,000. Like if Bitcoin hits 49,900, then you got to worry. But you don't really have to even worry. It's just that it's going to be a period of a slump. It could last months, because that's not necessarily a confirmed downtrend, but that's just going into a sideways trend and breaking the uptrend. So you don't want to see Bitcoin break 50,000, and I don't think it will, frankly. It's in way too strong of an uptrend. All right, we got 13 minutes until the market opens. Somebody asked me, what do I think about Doge? I mean, you don't have to really think about that. That's a pump and dump coin, so enjoy. There's not really much to say about Doge. Make sure you have some a little bit. Diversification is the name of the game. And trade management. Selling when things are high risk, sell. You don't buy. And buying things when things are low risk. Buy, don't sell. And diversifying, all good stuff. SPY is in somewhat of a downtrend this morning. I think that possibly investors are ready to hold and stop buying. Possibly. I will say this about our SPY positions. If SPY were to break a new high today, so that'd be 418, just cut the positions, sideline that cash, and we will buy SPY puts when and if, but basically when it breaks previous day's close downward. That will be the method to get your cash capital back right now and wait for confirmation. Because it's been, I think, 7 sessions in a row beyond, let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's been 6 sessions in a row beyond where I normally would expect SPY to revert. 6 sessions further. I mean, that's pretty insane. So like we are beyond the 3rd standard deviation. And like if you can just discount that one red day, we're basically on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It was effectively a 16 session run, which I think it was. I discount that red day 3 back because it didn't even break the low of the previous day. So that's actually progress. Technically in terms of trading, it was progress every day. And so that, in my opinion, beats the 1950 record. That beats the all-time record. So that's a pretty major, ridiculous run that SPY has been on. So hopefully we'll start to see some correction now. That's all they're talking about on the news. That's all everybody's been talking about over the weekend is correction territory ahead. And I think that SPY puts are definitely something you could look into, especially the moment SPY breaks the low of a previous day. So be ready for that. But in the meantime, you could even be, if SPY sort of starts to drop in a panic mode, you could even be getting SPY puts for the panic drop there. 16 days in a row is just that's impossible to sustain. But hey, that's what they say. The market can remain irrational longer than you can remain solvent. So the market will bankrupt you. So that's why today, if SPY should break 418 on the high end, we'll go ahead and cut our SPY puts, get our capital back, and wait for it to break the low of previous day's low, which currently is 415, like 76, somewhere around there. And we're at we're just about to enter the 415. So it is a possibility. But it could be that all these stimulus checks are just fueling this. You know, it's could be just a stimulus check fueled run going on right now. But as people sell off, I do believe they're going to shift it over into crypto. So I think crypto is going to be the next wave. So if SPY is the current wave, I do believe that once you start seeing SPY deteriorate and the market deteriorate, like a lot of money is going to go right over to crypto. Everyone's going to be messing around with crypto. And I'm not talking about like a lot of money, because institutionals don't even touch crypto, at the moment, and accredited investors. But like, the entire retail investor crowd is going to should go over to crypto, maybe couple $1 billion of liquidity is going to go over there. And then you just sprinkle that across the entire crypto field, and you'll get a certain percentage pop across the board, especially in anything that's tender. So like any of those altcoins. Altcoins could really be the play from here at the peak of SPY. Once it starts to drop, I think you'll probably see altcoins having the most pop. It doesn't mean that in an unequal amount of money is going to altcoins. You'll equally see as much money going into the majors, but because the market cap is already so huge, it won't make that significant of a difference. But it will make a significant difference in the altcoins. So altcoins are definitely the play. The play moving forward. Like, you might want to start positioning yourself now if you haven't already. All right, the market opens in 7 minutes, 6 minutes and 30 seconds. No, I love XRP. Yeah, but long term, like 6 months plus hold. What's up, Michael? Totally propped by the Fed. Yeah, SPY. The market, with a stimulus check. Is that what you're talking about? Yes. All right, and the VIX is up to 17, which amazingly is high for us. But no, that's really still quite okay. Very controllable. So I'm thinking that CLNE, Clean Energy, with its deal with Amazon, might run and appreciate in price for at least the first hour or two. So that might be a play that you want to go for. CLNE. And let's see if they have options. Yep, they do. So you can get the nearest expiration if you were just going to day trade the options on that. Nearest expiration at the money. So that'd be the May 21st. But hopefully they won't be too expensive. Let's see, it closed at 11. They will be about $100 each. Not too bad. And then regarding SafeMoon, anybody in SafeMoon, we shouted that out a while back, and we've gotten about 30x out of that in our group, in the primetime trading group. So if you want to join our group, by the way, we have lots of picks like that. Every day, every couple days, we have some incredible pick for you. Just click the link in my bio. Thoughts on the Ichimoku indicator? It works with trending stocks. It works. Go ahead and learn it and use it, but make sure you only apply it on trending stocks. It's not going to work on zigzag stocks. So something like Deere. What's up, Nikki? Where can you buy XRP? You can't buy it at Coinbase. Man, there's a lot of places. Oh, I think that Paul's recommending a place called Uphold. All right. But there's, where else do I have? Binance is another one. You can open up an account at Binance, and they have a ton. I don't know. It's escaping me at the moment, but there's a ton of places where you can buy. But it's not easy. Crypto world is and be careful. Don't put like lots of money into something right away because people do lose money in crypto, not because like the price went down, but because they accidentally sent the money into the fucking ether and it just poof, bye-bye. Like they sent it to the wrong address. And just goodbye money. Just literally like it's not necessarily safe. It's not necessarily a safe place to be playing around with money. So start small so you'll learn the ropes first. That's why something like Coinbase and Cash App is another one. Like are super safe. They just allow you to trade Bitcoin, I think, only. Robinhood, I think, has a couple of those coins. Robinhood, might be a safer place for you to do that. There you go, Robinhood. Yes, millions of Bitcoin disappeared that way, somebody says. All right, 2 minutes to the market open. Probably, let's take a look at the AMBO float. What's going to pop here at the open? No information on the float on AMBO. Clean, again, has 127 million float, so that's not going to just run. That's going to grind up if it's going to go up today at all. CLNE. ANPC, what's the float on that one? That's the biotech. No information on the float on that. AMBO, and then NSPR. 114 million float. So, but GME popped from 154 to 171. If GME breaks 175, it may run up to 200 today. So there's a small trade there for you. Remember, that's like something going from 17.5 to 20. So it's not like a huge gain, but it's something, So be watching GME to break 175. All right, 47 seconds to the market open. All right, 7 seconds. Here we go. All right out of the gate, what do we have happening here? SPY trying to rally. Clove is moving some more. Let's pull up Clove. All right. GME is at 169. ANPC totally crapping out. Clean Energy dipping. So possibly could become a good buy. I'm going to put Clean Energy, CLNE, on my 5-minute and 1-minute high frequency setup. There we go. Maybe we can get a 5-minute entry on CLNE for a momentum run today. SPY putting in a pretty big green candle. It's trying to run. Can it break 418? Is that what it wants? That will be interesting. TV is running. But what do we have that's really running or bleeding? We'll know in a couple minutes here. All right, everybody on TikTok, please click the link in my bio to come join our trading group to watch this live. We're going to be shutting down the TikTok now, and we have class tonight. So hope to see you there. And click the link in my bio. Follow me. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching. And I will catch you guys again soon. All right, now SPY is pulling back a bit more. Having the first pullback moment. GME pretty much dropping hard, so that's not going to happen. Looks like base material is dropping really hard, so that would probably also affect industrials, which may affect our deer position. I happen to have had my deer position expire on Friday, so let me take a look at deer to see if you should cut out of yours. If it's dropping below previous lows, you might. Actually, deer is kind of holding strong, so you're lucky, but if you want to get out of it, you would get out at 380, 380.75, right in that region. You could even give it a little breathing room to like 380.50. All right. I'll post that into my channel right now. Peloton moving back up fast. Okay, after a drop. Yeah, I see that. Yeah. I do have a list here that will form based on my new scan, which can tell us runners and bleeders today. Runners possibly FUTU, BP, MRO. FUTU, BP, MRO, and actually DraftKings, as we were talking about it. Possible runner. TV also seems to be running well. That was something we got into. Let's see, FUTU. Possibly. I have to see it make 4 points to an uptrend. FUTU. The other one is BP. Yeah, oil is popping. That is true. I see it. But how about bleeders on the day? We have QuantumScape, possibly bleeding all day. If you want to get some puts on QuantumScape, I've seen that thing bleed all day before. I've seen it run all day before. It tends to be a pretty strong mover. QuantumScape, QS, for possible bleeding all day. Nicholas says Binance is the best in his opinion.